Hello everyone, and welcome back to Stagclan. And I must admit, I actually haven't been here for quite a while now. It's I've had a lot of other things to be thinking about, but thankfully I recorded far ahead, so of course on YouTube it has still been very consistent. But I was looking through the cats a little bit and how they were interacting between the clans. So I should have a pretty good idea of what's happening still. Yes. It was a little bit confusing coming back here. But I suppose there's nothing more than just to jump into it. I feel like J-Tuft, he's pretty old actually. I think he's probably gonna retire soon. And Stagstar, I mean, he's getting up there in age as well, which is quite exciting because I have actually never played Clangen where so long that my leader has died. I always lose interest because I go too fast or something like that. So I'm very excited to see the story actually go past one leader. That being said, I am in love with these kitty cats. I've just played Kingdom Clan a little bit, and I don't know, these cats, Stagclan always just, I just love Stagclan. Just their camp and everything, I don't know. Anyways, they are actually a bit behind, considering they are on moon 76, and Badger Clan is on moon 83 already. And Stagclan is actually supposed to be the furthest ahead in moons, so we might actually have a double Stagclan episode this time. Or have this one be extra long. I'm a little bit unsure. We'll see how we do. But let's see if we can send out some apprentices. So Willowbranch is Mousepaw's mentor, and I know that Brambledust is actually having quite a hard time with his her mate and kids dying. And then well, her mother is with Stagstar now, which I don't know how that's going, but you know. Oh, it's so weird being able to pick these now. As I said, I've been playing Kingdom Clans, so well, I've been playing with the kingdom at least, so pretty interesting. Willowbranch suggests this might be a good chance to practice some teamwork with Mousepaw, and it goes really well actually, and Mousepaw gains some confidence. So that's wonderful, and it's fun to kind of, because in the kingdom we really only have the royal family that we kind of pay attention to, and then the cats that are close to them. Sometimes a peasant comes up here and there, but here it's like everyone that you have to pay attention to, which is a little bit more exhausting, of course, but it's also really, really fun and creates some absolutely amazing stories. Although I have forgotten basically all of these cats. Except for Doommask, I believe she's the sister to Dodon, who is still missing. She's gone, so that's fun. Let's send J-Tuft out with Berrypool, who's from Badger Clan, I believe, but the cats here don't really know that. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't be allowed here. Sure, Juniper Paw and Brambledust, and they're gonna go on a border patrol. And they actually find a loner who's interested in joining the clan. Well, Stagstar is pretty lenient with that. He would probably just allow them to join. So Calypso, eh? Oh, he's absolutely beautiful. Look at you. Okay, so Calypso probably isn't... I guess Frost is a pretty good name for him. I mean, I guess Frost. I believe we have had Frost. No, apparently not. Okay, so we don't have any Frosts already, so that's nice at least. But he can probably go on a hunting patrol with Flower Breeze, I suppose, and Maple Speck, why not? And apparently the hunting is getting closer and closer to becoming released as an official update. So I'm very excited about that. I don't really play the the dev version. So let's see. We have a patrol leader is Maple Speck. I don't think he would really cross here. Well, he's actually from Two Leg Place. He's gonna cross, I think. Oh gosh. Okay. So because Maple Speck is from Two Leg Place, so he wouldn't be scared of Thunderpaths. But unfortunately, this goes pretty bad, and Flower Breeze is hit by a monster and seems to be quite injured. She miraculously survives. Thank goodness. I guess Flower Speck now would be a bit more timid when it comes to that stuff. Sundapple takes Loudpaw out of camp to gather some moss. And it goes really well, actually. Dovefeather, I guess you're gonna just... go out training by yourself, but Dovefeather is training alone out in the forest when suddenly a mighty crash just sounds from above. They look around wildly, just as the world is blotting out by a tangle of heavy branches. Okay, well, proceed or not proceed, there's not really any choice here. I don't know what the choice would be here. I guess not proceed. Sure. Thankfully, they're on the edge of the obstruction and wriggle their way clear. Well, that's good. Now, Cherrypaw, you head out into the territory and you gather some cobwebs. That's really nice. And I do believe I have put on... Yeah, I have prevent kits on Cherrypaw because he is a tortoiseshell male, which means he can't really have any kittens because he has 3 colors. So basically the reason why tortoiseshells males can't have kittens is because they actually have XXY chromosomes, which make them unable to have kittens. But that's why they have the 3 colors, because they have 2 X chromosomes. If any guys wanted to know that. So let's see. Oh no, Stagclan has no deputy. That better not be anything bad. No, it's just J-Tuft retiring. Whew, okay, so time has taken its toll and J-Tuft has noticed themselves slowing down. They have worked timelessly for many moons, but it's time for them to retire. Brambledust will always love Cherry Freckle, but she has decided to move on. Sundapple has gotten a stomachache. Flower Breeze drifts in and out of consciousness and as an infection grows in their broken jaw. Gosh darn it. Cherrypaw is given their full name, Cherry Blossom. But that's a perfect name. What do you mean? I don't know if that's like the first name where I actually haven't had to change it. That's a beautiful name. Well, had to. Where I haven't felt the need to, or well, want to change it. That's absolutely beautiful. Okay, well, Cherry Blossom, welcome as a medicine cat. Oh, and Juniper Paw fought a big dog and was badly injured. No, but she's so beautiful. And she already has a scar. This isn't fair. The poor kitten. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. And actually, I believe in Viper Clan at Moon 78, one cat from hold on, let me look at my notes here. As I said, it's been a while since I played this, but it seems like an apprentice from Stagclan decides to join Viper Clan. And as I said, I was looking around at the cats earlier, and it seems like Loudpaw is actually the one who would move to Viper Clan. And he actually wants to get to know Juniper Paw better, which is really, really sad. considering she's injured. But the reason I'm thinking this is because if you look at their relationships, Mousepaw's doing pretty well. She doesn't really like Cherry Blossom, that's about it. But Loudpaw actually only likes his family, and otherwise he... Okay, well, he actually got some comfort with Sundapple. But otherwise, he doesn't like Stagstar, and he doesn't like Berrypool. So we'll have to see a little bit, whereas the other two females are actually getting quite... apparently, Juniper Paw and Mousepaw just don't like Cherry Blossom. I don't know why. But yeah, so those two seem to be doing a little bit better in looking at the clan. Which means possibly Loudpaw will move. I'm unsure which one it is, but it is possible. Anywho, for now he's not moved, and Sundapple and him will go out and do a little bit of training, probably with Mousepaw. And they find a nice spot to sun themselves in. So, actually, now that J-Tuft is an elder, we actually have to pick a new... not mate. a new deputy for the clan. So Stagstar definitely respected J-Tuft's opinion. I know that Willowbranch had a want to become deputy, chosen as the next deputy. It's definitely not going to be Frost or Maplesap. Well, Maplesap is gone by now, but yeah, not Frost apparently. Stagstar doesn't like him. I wonder if he might just send Frost away if he doesn't like him enough. Stagstar is a little bit all over the place lately, so... Berrypool doesn't have an apprentice, so it can't really be him. What are our options, actually? Well, definitely Willowbranch is an option. Sundapple is actually also an option. Okay, hold on. Willowbranch is basking in a sun ray in the camp clearing, and Sundapple is wondering how well the clan would fare a disaster under Stagstar's leadership. Ooh, some drama here. Okay. Brambledust, to be fair, could also be an deputy, but I don't think Stagstar would choose her right now. Both because she's his mate's kit, which I don't know, but Stagstar might find that a bit like weird. And also because she was a medicine cat for the longest time. So I think actually it's between Willowbranch and Sundapple. What are you thinking about Sundapple? You dislike her and you are a little bit jealous of her, but your mate is your mate. I don't know. He's wondering what his clan thinks of his leadership. Willowbranch certainly would... I'm having such a hard time with this. Willowbranch certainly would be a good leader, but she's also pretty... She's getting up there in the age. Okay, I feel like Stagstar doesn't really trust other cats. He's just gonna... He's gonna pick Willowbranch as the new deputy, I think. Simply because he doesn't really trust that other cats have his back. And Willowbranch has been deputy before, I believe. So, or was that her? Maybe not. There's been a lot of deputies in Stagclan. But let's actually continue here, because we are quite far off on the moons. And we haven't gotten anywhere yet. So let's do Brambledust, Dovefeather, and Willowbranch are gonna go with Frost, I think, on a border patrol. They meet Badger Clan, a clan they consider to be allies at the border, and reason why that is, that happened in Kingdom Clan again, or as well. The reason why this is because they had a war and then decided not to go through with it. But I am wondering if Badger Clan and Stag Clan are actually doing better now. I think they would still antagonize, though, just so we get rid of that allyship at least, because they're not allies, that's for sure. Berry pool, so that's just technically why a technicality, otherwise they would just avoid them. But they aren't supposed to be our allies, so we'll just antagonize until they're not. Berry pool and Maple Speck are gonna go on a hunting patrol. Again, there are two legs. Maple Speck last time, I think he learned his lesson. He's the patrol leader again. He's not gonna proceed. He understands that as a wildcat, two legs are not the same as when he was a kitty pet himself. So apparently Cherry Blossom has gathered some goldenrod. That's nice. And absolutely nothing happened, basically. Sundapple no longer has a stomachache. That's about it. And let's see what apprentice is actually going to leave. I don't know. I really feel like it might be Loudpaw just because of... Yeah, look at this! He hates Stagstar. Like, a lot. So, I'm gonna say Loudpaw is the one to leave. I'm going to exile him, and the next time we go to Viper Clan, we will be seeing him there. But yeah, Loudpaw is no longer with us here in Stagclan. That's the fun thing about having so many clans to jump around in. But for now, how is Willowbranch doing? She's daydreaming about being a warrior of Lion Clan, which just makes me feel like she wants to prove herself to her clan. Frost, Dovefeather, and Bramble-Dust are all gonna go on a border patrol. So here they notice Badger Clan again. We're gonna not proceed here. They like to just avoid Badger Clan at all costs, pretty much. I think these three will go on a hunting patrol. Berrypool spots a rabbit up ahead, but it seems to be acting strange. The patrol I can see its tremors from a few fox lengths away. Now, I think Berrypool is actually very smart, and Maple Speck, I mean, we have Compassionate Wise. I feel like they will not proceed on this one, because Berrypool would probably be like, hey, I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, he's wise and a learner of lore. And Maple Speck, to be fair, is lonesome and a den builder, but I could see him listening to Berrypool on that one. And Cherry Blossom is gathering some herbs. Berrypool wasn't looking where he was going and tripped over a small trunk. Oh, whoa! Stagstar lost a life to an infected wound. Okay. And a fire rages through the forest. J-Tuft manages to escape, though not unscathed by the experience. I'm gonna say that's a two-leg thing, not an actual fire. A loner brings a kitten named Icy to the clan, stating they can no longer care for them. Okay, well that's kind of cute. Oh, look at this! It's a little male, but unfortunately we have to roll next moon when they're 2 moons old. They have a 75% chance of surviving. Next moon, I believe. Or is it? Maybe it's not. I don't remember my little rule I made for that. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's next moon. It's a 75% chance of surviving. The reason why we're rolling for kittens is because at 0 moons they need milk, otherwise they would die. But we're giving them a 50%. No, it's 1 moon. Okay, we're giving them a 50% chance of surviving the first moon, which in real life would never happen. You don't survive that without milk or formula, kitten formula. And then on moon 1 they have a 75% chance of surviving the second moon of their life. But yeah, so we won't roll for Icy Kit because he was here. I'm assuming he's pretty old in this 1 moon. Anyways, he is daring and constantly climbing, so he's a little little rascal. I guess I could name him Ice Kit, just because that's a little bit more warrior-like. I'm sure they could be named Icy, but I don't know. It's a little bit weird for me to be naming. Also, Ice Kit and Frost, hello? We're getting some winter names here. That's interesting. Anywho, we're gonna do one more patrol. And Stagstar, you lost a life. How many are you down to? 7. Okay, so he's not... Don't you pull a hecking... What was his name? Pine Star on us here. Stagstar's wondering if Kitty Pet life would really be so bad. And Willowbranch is unsure of what the rest of the clan thinks of them as deputy. Well, that's a little bit of a problem. You didn't want to be deputy? Sundapple probably want to. Yeah, Sundapple has spent the last night stressing over possible disasters. Man, you have some disaster anxiety there, Sundapple. But I suppose it's good that you want to protect your clan. So she's actually going out with the deputy, it seems. Actually, I could see the deputy wanting to spend a little bit of time with her apprentice here. So the clan checks out a badger nest. These two are going to go training, and they do really well. Bramble Dust, you're gonna go with Frost, probably. Out hunting. Do not proceed. I don't think Bramble Dust would really break the code like that. Stagstar, I don't know. Go out on a random patrol type, I suppose. He caught 2 squirrels by himself. That's pretty darn impressive. And Cherry Blossom gathered some horsetail. Oh. Well, that's not great. Flower Breeze died from a broken jaw. Now I bet you Maple Speck is definitely feeling bad about the decision he made. And Frost went missing for a few days. Sundapple feels as though they're living through a nightmare. Flower Breeze, their kid, can't really be dead. Cats come to Sundapple afterwards, offering them the biggest, juiciest pieces of fresh kill, but they refuse it all, staring at the walls in their den in silence. Oh, Sundapple. Who were your other kids? Cherry Blossom and Dove Feather, and you don't have a mate. That's so unfortunate. Do you like anyone in the clan? You're starting to like Frost, actually. A little bit. You like J-Tuft as well, but as a friend. I guess there's not really that many cats her age either. Well, that many males at least. Oh, there's Bramble Dust, I suppose. I mean, he's not, or she's not a male anymore, but... Man, whoa, what? Okay, so Bramble Dust actually hates Cherry Blossom. Well, at least really dislikes him. And she likes Ice Kid quite a lot, somehow. Even though Ice Kid just joined, but that's interesting. Who does Ice Kid like? Bramble Dust, mostly. Fair enough. And he's demanding to be on the next border patrol. I'm not sure about that, but speaking of border patrols, let's send one out. Dove Feather, Berry Pool, Mouse Paw, and Willow Branch then, I guess. I suppose Stagstar could go as well. Okay, and we have a gang of rogues that are challenging our cats. Now, I would proceed, but I would love to say that Mousepaw is being sent away before we proceed. But I don't think I can do that. So I'm gonna proceed with the idea that Stagstar is yelling at Mousepaw to get away. If Mousepaw also dies, then I would assume that that one of the rogues ran him down or ran her down. Oh, this is really hard though. I don't. I'm gonna proceed knowing what can happen, but the reason for me proceeding is that Stagstar has been in his den for who knows how long. He's feeling very, very restless. He's very strict. He wants to protect his camp, and he's going to proceed against these random cats. He also is not doing very well with cats threatening him after Badger Clan. So we're gonna proceed. The rogues posture and jeer, eventually provoking a battle. The clan cats are strong, however, and the rogues seem to be weakened by hunger. The patrol easily drives the intruders away. Thank goodness. Okay, Frost, Brambledust, and Maple Speck, I suppose, can all go hunting, and they catch a rabbit together. How nice. And some mullein was gathered. So, let's proceed one more moon here. And Berrypool was apparently seen touching noses with a rogue. I wonder if he was touching noses. Oh, no, that wouldn't be possible. I was gonna say maybe his mother, but his mother may or may not be around. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But maybe he's touching noses with his is it brother or sister in Viper Clan, possibly? I could see that. But there we go, we're actually in Leaffall already, and I think that's about it for today's episode. We had quite a lot of things happen, and J-Tops has actually retired, which is interesting. Okay, but next time I suppose we will actually, I think we will go with Badger Clan again next, or Stagclan, not Badger Clan, Stagclan again. So Stagclan actually comes up on top once more. So until next time, you guys, if you do enjoy this, I would love to see any comments or likes for that matter. And if you want to see even more adventures, be sure to consider subscribing. And until next time, you guys, bye bye.